Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Today, I'm going to be explaining craving. Craving means tanha. According to diagram, that is called tanha. Tanha is craving. In order to understand craving, that craving is also very interesting. Craving in Pali word, that is tanha. That tanha means, tanha is Pali word, and English that is craving. That craving is craving for form, craving for form, craving for song, craving for order, craving for taste, craving for content, craving for ideas. So craving means there are 6 kinds of craving you have to understand. Craving for form, craving for song, craving for order, craving for taste, craving for content, craving for ideas. Form, song, order, taste, content, ideas. Altogether 6. So, craving means you have to understand there are 6 kinds of craving and brief. That is and brief. And detail. Cravings are many. And around over hundreds of craving. But in this connection, 6 craving is enough for you. 6 craving. And 6 craving sometime, and then 6 craving is also and brief and kama tanha, bhava tanha, vibhava tanha also. Kama tanha, craving for sensual pleasure, craving for sensual pleasure, desirable objects, sensual pleasures, craving for sensual pleasures, craving for sensual pleasures. That is called kama tanha. Yes. Kama tanha means, kama means form, song, and orders, taste, content only, yes, content only, not including idea in this connection. Form, song, orders, taste, content, altogether 5. That is called karma. 5 karma. These 5 are called karma. Kama tanha means craving for these 5. Craving for form is called kama tanha. Craving for song, craving for taste, craving for song is called kama tanha. Craving for order is called kama tanha. Craving for taste is called kama tanha. Craving for contact is called kama tanha. So that is called kama tanha. Kama tanha, bhava tanha. The The second one, Pavatana. Pavat means existence, life, 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 existence. We are called Pavat. Craving for existence, craving for life, craving for being also, craving for being also you can understand, craving for beings. Um, Actually, craving for life, craving for existence. Yes, human being. And this craving is not only for human being, but also Brahma world, Brahma, Deva, gods, gods, heaven. You know heaven. Heaven is Devaloka, Devaloka, and God we call God. Craving for God existence. Yeah, God existence, and above the God existence, there is also Brahma. Yeah, Brahma world. Brahma world. Craving for Brahma world. Brahma existence. It is called craving for existence. And for example, now we are human beings. We offer something to someone. As a result of this merit, we are being reborn from our world. We are become Brahma. We are become Brahma. Yama, yeah, there is Yama. Yeah. We want to become Yama. That's why we donate something to someone. When we donate something to someone, we have craving, tanha, that we want to reborn as Brahma. That is called craving. Yeah, that craving is called tanha and bhavantana. Craving for existence, craving for higher life, higher existence, higher life, higher existence. That is called craving for existence, bhavantana. And the last one, vibhavatana. Vibhavatana. The last one, vibhavatana. Vibhavatana means craving for non-existence, non-being. Craving for non-existence, non-being. Vibhavatana. Bhavatana, vibhavatana. Yes. Bhavatana means craving for existence. Vibhavatana means craving for non-existence, non-existence, non-living being. For example, we have some problem, and we have difficulties at the time, and we discuss our life. Some people they commit suicide. They commit suicide. Why they commit suicide? They think when we die, our problem will finish. No more problem. When we die, we have no more problem. They think so. Actually, even though we die, we have problems. Maybe this life, this problem. Next life, next problem. Many life, many problems. They don't understand. But they think when we die, their problem, all of their problem finishes. They think so, they commit suicide. That is called vibhavatana. Vibhavatana. Yes. Okay, it is better to die. This life is full of problems, full of suffering. It's better to die. I don't want to live this life. We have full problem like that. And they commit suicide or and they kill themselves or at any time they try and to kill themselves. They are people that now. So do you know Nirvana? Nirvana means when you attain realization of Nirvana, you have no more suffering. And suffering means birth is suffering, old age is suffering, sickness is suffering, death is suffering. When you attain realization of Nirvana, no more suffering. That is called Nirvana. Nirvana has no more suffering. Real peace. Real peace. That is called Nirvana. Nirvana. When we attain realization of Nirvana, we attain real peace. No more suffering. And suffering means birth is suffering, old age is suffering, sickness is suffering, death is suffering, and not to get what one desire is suffering, to get what one not desire is suffering, and association with unloved is suffering, separation from those who we love is suffering. Actually, and five aggregate is suffering like that. Sufferings are many suffering in life. When we attain realization of Nirvana, we have no more suffering. Cessation of suffering. We attain cessation of suffering. The end of suffering. That is called Nirvana. Nirvana. And some people think when we die, we have no more suffering. That is thinking Nirvana. We are thinking that is Nirvana. Actually, that is not real Nirvana, not real happiness. One life, one suffering. More life, more suffering. No life, no suffering. Yes. As long as we have life, we have suffering. So, Vibhavatana, craving for non-being, that is craving to escape from or be free, dislike objects or situation and your people. No? You can read in the people. No? And craving Tanna. Number 8, Tanna, number 8. And and that's not people, new people, I print out people. Print in people, I will give you the papers. And Avijja, Sankara, Vijnana, Nama Rupa, Salayana, Pasamvirana, Dana. Number 8. Number 8. Oh, yes, bring one, yes. There are also Dana craving, and craving Kama Dana, Bhava Dana, Vibhava Dana. 3 kinds of craving. Kama Dana means craving for sensual pleasures. Bhava Dana means craving for existence. Vibhava Dana means craving for non-existence, non-being. Also, Kama Dana, Bhava Dana, Vibhava Dana. 3 kinds of Dana. Kama Dana, Bhava Dana, Vibhava Dana. Kama Dana means craving for sensual pleasures. Sensual pleasures. Bhava Dana means craving for existence. Vibhava Dana means craving for non-existence. Craving for sensual pleasures, craving for existence, craving for non-existence. That is called craving, Dana. Dana, yesterday we have all studied Dana, no? Dana. So in Dana we have already studied. Dana means craving. And whatever we see, we crave for that object, that form. Whenever we see any form and desirable form, desirable objects, we crave for that objects. We have craving. We have craving. When we hear in any song, and sometimes a desirable song is coming there, we crave for that song. Order also, we crave for desirable order. Order, taste, their content also is contains ideas, no? Ideas. We have craving. That craving is just like super glue. Yeah, super glue. You know super glue. Super glue. Super glue means your father and mother, they will know super glue. Go, single. Just like single. Actually, this wood is not only one. Sticking with super glue. Just like one wood. Actually, this is not only one wood. Many woods are sticking. Super glue, you understand super glue. And formerly, after the time of Buddhas, there was hunter. Hunter, yes, hunting, they are hunting. Hunter. And they like money and monkeys. They like monkey. Monkeys are on the tree. So they like to catch monkey. They want to eat monkey, yes, monkey. Monkeys are on the tree. So that hunter use super glue to catch monkey. Hunter put super glue on the tree. At the time, monkeys are curious, curious, curious. And whenever they see, they like to touch them, they like to touch, they like to play. So when they see that super glue, which is sticking on the tree, monkey touched by right hand. At the time, right hand was also sticking there, cannot take off. Oh, my right hand is sticking, I cannot take off. Trying to struggle left hand, trying to struggle. At the time, left hand is also sticking there. Oh, my hands are sticking, I cannot take off. At the time, they use right leg. My right leg will struggle. Then I'm also sticking. Left leg also sticking. Finally, they try to struggle the whole body. Right leg, and they like to use, no? By using the whole body, they like to struggle, trying to take off, but it is impossible. The whole body was sticking. And this one. Then is craving. Craving means just like super glue. Whenever we see some beautiful form, craving was sticking there. Whenever we hear pleasant song, Craving was singing that song. Also taste and good taste when we eat some good taste, very tasty food. Oh, we like it. We crave for that food. We are sticking the taste. So that craving is just like super glue. We like we like computer, we like an iPhone or very good handphone, we like very good laptop, computer, yeah, good food, good clothes, good house, good car. No? That is craving. We crave everything. So that craving is just like super glue, super glue. And that is very interesting craving. As long as we are craving, we want everything. We want everything. So craving, craving means the noun. The noun is craving. Then the noun is an Pali word. The noun is divided into three: Kamadana, Bhavadana, and Vibhavadana. Kamadana means craving for sensual pleasure. Bhavadana means craving for existence. Vibhavadana means craving for non-existent. Non-existent. And that is called the noun. Yesterday we have already discussed the noun is six kinds of the noun. And craving for form, craving for song, craving for order, craving for taste, craving for content, craving for ideas. And just like that the noun and others, internal sense space, external sense space, and consciousness, contact, and feeling, craving, we have to understand. We have to understand. Uh, Internal sense spaces. How many internal sense spaces yesterday we have studied? Yes. What are they? Eye base, ear base, nose base, body base, and mind base. How many external sense spaces? External sense spaces. What are they? Ideas. Six internal sense spaces, six external sense spaces. How many consciousness? Six consciousness. How many consciousness? Six consciousness. I consciousness. I consciousness. Ear consciousness. Six consciousness only. Mind consciousness. Yes, six consciousness. 12 sense spaces. 12 sense spaces, 12 ayatana, consciousness are six consciousness in this case. In this case, six consciousness only. In detail, consciousness minds are 89, altogether 89 kinds of mind. And detail, 100, 120, 120, around 120, 121, 120 minds are many. But in this dependent origination, six consciousness only. Six consciousness, you have to understand. Six internal sense spaces, six external sense spaces, six consciousness, and six contact, six, yeah, six contact, six contacts, six contact. How do you count six contact? Difficult. Six contact, six feeling, six craving, six craving. And in order to understand six contact, feeling, and craving, we have to count. And depending on time and form, time consciousness arises. The meaning of three is called contact. Depending on that contact, that arises feeling. Depending on feeling, it arises craving. Yes, I mentioned. Depending on ear and sound, ear consciousness arises. The meaning of three is called contact. Depending on contact, arise feeling. Depending on feeling, arises craving. Depending on nose and smell, odors. Nose consciousness arises. The meaning of three is contact. The meaning of three is contact. Depending on contact, feeling arises. Depending on feeling, craving arises. Craving arises. Depending on time and taste, time and time consciousness arises. The meaning of three is called contact. Depending on contact, feeling arises. Depending on feeling, craving arises. Depending on body and contact, body consciousness arises. The meaning of three is called contact. Depending on contact, feeling arises. Depending on feeling, craving arises. In this case, how many internal sense spaces? Six internal sense spaces. How many external sense spaces? Six external sense spaces. How many consciousness? Six consciousness. How many contact? Six contact. How many feelings? Six feelings. How many craving? Six craving. Six craving. Six internal sense spaces, six external sense spaces, six consciousness, six contact, six feeling, six craving, six sets. One set has also six sets. That's fine. 36. We have to understand 36. And when we understand 36, we are able to practice meditation. Otherwise, we are unable to practice meditation according to this dependent origination. And that is very interesting. And to practice meditation, we have to remember 36. To concentrate. To get concentration, we need to know that 36. And that is very essential for those who want to practice meditation. And that is essential. According to 36, at the time of Buddha, when the Buddha preached, 36, there is also kinds of Sutta, Dhamma talk, that is Dhamma talk. When the Buddha has given this Dhamma talk, 60 people attain arhatship. Arhatship. 60 people attain arhatship when the Buddha given Dhamma talk on this Dhamma talk. Later on, Venerable Sariputta was given Dhamma talk on this suttas, also attained arhatship. 60 people attained arhatship. And then, after the time of Buddha, and Buddha's teaching was spreading in Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, there was a Malia Dewa. Malia Dewa means the name of monks, the name of monk. And that is very famous Searo Malia Dewa. He was given Dhamma talk on this sutta 16 times. 16 times. One time, 16 people attained hardship. 16 times. Many people attained hardship by listening to Dhamma on this sutta. This sutta was very famous. Many monks, many seals was given Dhamma talk on this sutta. Many people attain realization of Nibbana. They attain realization of Nibbana by listening this Dhamma talk, by practicing meditation. So this is very interesting sutta, very interesting suttas. And what the Buddha taught this sutta is really amazing. Many people attain hardship. And this is related to dependent origination. Now, I hope you will understand avijja, ignorance, sankhara, action, vijnana, consciousness, nama, rupa, mind and matter. Salayana means sense basis. Phassa means contact. Vedana, feeling. Tanha, craving. Avijja, yes, ignorance. Sankhara, vijnana, nama, nama means mind. Rupa means matter. Nama means mind. Rupa means matter. Nama Rupa means mind and matter. Salayana means sense basis. Sense basis means in this connection 6 sense basis. But we know 12 sense basis. Among the 12 sense basis in this connection we have to understand 6 sense basis. Internal sense basis. That is called Salayana. Phassa, contact. Feeling, now craving, yes, craving. In that case, you understand what were the 8 factors. How many factors we have to understand? We have to study 12 factors. Among the 12 factors, now you have already finished 8 factors. How many more? 4 more. Yes, we have to study 4 only. 4 are very easy to understand. Now you have already finished 8 factors. If you understand 12 factors, we have to study 2 and the root. 2 and the root, 2 and the truth. Two verses, yes. And that is very important. In order to understand 2 verses, Now we are studying 12 factors. 12 factors is the most important of this time. Without understanding 12 factors, you won't understand two verses. With understanding 12 factors, you will understand two verses. Dependent origination, yes. Diagram of dependent origination. Diagram of the doctrine of dependent origination. Diagram of dependent origination, you will understand. Diagram of dependent origination. And otherwise, diagram of the doctrine of dependent origination. The doctrine of dependent origination. Doctrine, you know, yes. Well, what is the meaning of doctrine? Doctrine means they are. Doctrine is they are. Parisa Mumma they are yogi. The doctrine of dependent origination. Yes, Dhamma means they are, yes. Parisa Mumma they are yogi. The doctrine of dependent origination is a Mumma Prisarupatya Nidana. Prisarupatya Savai Yogi, diagram of the dependent origination. Diagram of the dependent origination. Prisarupatya Yudiya Savai diagram. Diagram, you can use diagram or cycle. Cycle also you can use. Cycle of dependent origination. It is also you can use. Okay, today is enough, I think so. And otherwise you will be confused if I teach many. Yes, easy. Okay. Now, this 12 factors. 12 factors is very important if you understand 12 factors very clearly. Two and the root, two and the truth are more and more easy. Yeah, and that's why I'm taking time. I hope this is enough for today. Okay, let's take a rest. Okay, tomorrow. Yes, okay. Okay.
Recording stopped.
Uh,